Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them the loss. First play of the game.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Jukes one defender. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Here's 2nd and 14. We'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
319. Alert.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They are going for it. Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
It's a turnover.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's another carry for Barkley. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
1st down Packers.
Ward off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Fourth down, here's Ward. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Toss play to Barkley. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Come on. Set. Vikings. Cavalry Lions.
Ward setting to pass. Buying some time right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the run.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? Is stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shot down the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Ward in the pistol. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go.
First down, a run with Barkley. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First down, ball at the 36. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they'll make the stop him at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Alert, alert, alert. Very nice. Look out.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It would be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mountains are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they called the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hits his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 30. Allen on the play action. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now the Lions calling the timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
He's got it near the 8. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades. From Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's Allen. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Pass caught out right by Golden. 3 inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down, Packers.
First down throw here for Ward. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
19 Tiger. 19 tight. Ready.
Well, it's going to throw here on 3rd. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Aubrey puts it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Nelson Aguilar on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Endless stairs in the sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Headed out right. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, run.
From the red zone now. It's caught left side by Hill. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
So the Packers showing faith in their offense as they decide to go for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. All right, Brock, they went empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he can't escape. The Packers drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Completed to his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm. It's a nice little gain on top of it.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Toss it to Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Here's 2nd and 11. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Allen on 3rd and short. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's good for a Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Blitz coming here. Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers to
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Third and long, it's Allen. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Fourth and forever coming up. Looking to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up fourth and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air, Allen. Catch made left side by Laporta. A nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Third and just 2 to go. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Allen now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here he is on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Nice. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Come 19. Come 19. Ready?
Ward off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down Packers.
First down, Green Bay.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and long for him here. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can't happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Buying some time left. They'll try a deep shot down the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
It's his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Allen gonna throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for his back, Jahmyr Gibbs there. And now they face 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He put everything he had into this one. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. On to try the field goal. Harrison Butker. Ball in the left hash. The distance 53 yards. It's no good and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
And a solid game gets them across the 45. before he goes out. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready?
They go to Barkley again. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safety call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here's 2nd and 2. This one's taken in by Hill. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. 50 Bison. Ready?
Barkley trying this up the gut. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Ready, set.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready, go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's caught for the 1st. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
38, Lions 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
319.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Tighten up.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got time here. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those troop throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Allen on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Wow, wide open here. Complete. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Beat.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
Half 85. Round 80. Hey, tight.
To the air again. Allen. Short pass brought in. And he will be stopped now. But what to like about that effort? Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's another Lions. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air.
Coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Now this is intercepted. That is, oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. That is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Ward's going to throw it. It's a screen to Barkley. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The outcome's decided here, but we've got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, one more snap to play here. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's out of bounds well short of that marker. Wow, they never let him get close there. Great effort to force the turnover on downs. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game viewed and valued by the guys out there?
Yeah, I think they will say, maybe at the podium afterwards, it's just any other game, and every win's a win in the NFL, but you know, kind of like primetime games.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Gibbs straight ahead. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here's second and 10.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
Now Allen. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they come up now, second and goal. Here's Allen. Caught on the slant. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. A couple extra tight ends are in. Third and goal from the 1. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Here's Allen to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that last throw, not going to account for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's Allen. He's going to get that to his running back in the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Lions.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. 2nd down and 3. Allen gonna throw. And this is caught at the 8. Now here's a timeout as they're gonna get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
That's another Detroit.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Allen. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Lions first down.
On play action, Allen. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. B.J. Hill in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Allen now looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Zaire Franklin. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. So after the INT, it's Allen. That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And the Cowboys. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 1
On play action, Allen. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 more yards there and another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team in box too. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Julian. It was a pretty entertaining ball game, Charles. Had the lead changes going on in the second half, but I think for the loser.
Joker and the thief, I said. That was all about the Joker and the thief in the night.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd, yeah.